Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Gaming. How y'all doing this morning? I'm switching it up today. I don't have a mug root beer, which I had the last 2 days. Instead, I have, what do I have here? I have a I have a Pepsi cherry, a cherry Pepsi. Cheers, everybody. This one has caffeine. I got a drink with caffeine. Cheers, everybody. You know, I've never been a coffee person. I used to be a huge energy drink person, but then I got really scared about kidney stones. Not that I've had any. Okay, shut the fuck up. Not that I've had any, right? But the idea that I could get kidney stones scares the living shit out of me for very valid reasons, I think. So yeah, we're dropping the energy drinks, and now we're just switching to, I guess, random sodas. I'm gonna just have like a assortment of sodas I'm gonna drink in the morning now, and I think that's fun. It's a fun little thing to do. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Very quickly, very quickly, before we get into the main topic of today, my part of the Legend of the Brofist video is officially done. I've recorded everything. The audio is currently being edited by someone else, and the video will be edited by someone else, but my part is done. So you can expect that really soon. Like, we're coming close, guys. We're coming close. The Legend of the Brofist video, which is going to be over 2 hours long probably, will be here very soon. I'm very proud of the script. I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. It's a very fun video. And yeah, thanks for being so patient with me. Thanks for sticking along on this journey with me on this channel. Now, let's talk about the topic. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and we're doing a pretty good job at that. I appreciate you all. Now, let's talk about zoochosis. So this came on my radar because a couple people emailed me about it, but it was also all over Twitter yesterday. It was kind of hard to escape. And this is normally not the kind of thing I would cover because this one is not a Mascot horror game. It's essentially like a psychological horror game, right? So pretty much it's a game that takes place from the perspective of a body cam, and you're a zookeeper, and you have to take care of a bunch of these animals at this zoo. And by the way, this game looks very pretty. You have to take care of a bunch of animals at this zoo, but some of them are mutants. They're mutated, they're warped, they're twisted, they're evil, right? And kind of the whole like gist of the game is you have to kind of choose who you want to save. You have to kind of create some kind of vaccine to save them. And that's the gist of the game. And the game, it looks really good. Like it just kind of dropped out of nowhere yesterday, and it just took over my entire Twitter feed for pretty much the entirety of yesterday. It was very wild to see. So you're probably wondering, if this isn't something I normally talk about on this channel or at all, then why am I talking about it? Well, the devs behind this game, Clapperheads, made another game called Sparky Marky, which is a AI generated, not actually, but like the vibes I get, right? It's not actually, I don't think. Mascot horror game that just falls into all the same, traps or whatever. And I've never played it. I have no interest in playing it. I've never had any interest in playing it. My knowledge of the game comes from Isaac, aka the Baddest, who has told me multiple times that the only way to the only way to beat that game is to join their Discord server. That game is unbeatable unless you join the Discord server. Which, like, that is just the most dire shit ever. I don't plan on playing Sparky Marky, like, ever. It's not on my radar. It was never on my radar. I just thought it was, like, a very funny thing that existed. However, the devs of Sparky Marky making a game that actually looks competent and very cool and very creative brings up another talking point, which is Sparky Marky did not get that popular. It got popular in circles where people were already playing Mascot horror games, and it got popular in circles where people were already making fun of Mascot horror games. Outside of that, that was pretty much it. That was its reach, that was its bubble. You wouldn't see like IGN making an article about Sparky Marky, right? You just wouldn't see that. However, zoochosis, on the other hand, has been covered by fucking everybody. It's been on my Twitter all of yesterday and today probably. It's got like millions of views on its trailer on Twitter and I think YouTube as well. Like, it is blowing the fuck up as like a new original idea that was just kind of dropped out of nowhere. And this is my point here. I think we're entering an era where making these same repetitive Mascot horror games is no longer in any feasible way profitable. Like, it might be profitable for a circle of people, but that circle of people is shrinking every day because the genre of Mascot horror is being more and more defined by the children that are playing those games and watching those games. So something like Zoocosis, where the audience appeal is much wider because it's not in that mascot horror bubble, is bound to do much better, and it's just a more interesting topic. I think creativity is being rewarded here. You know, if this development studio, Clapperheads, continue to put out Sparky Marky after Sparky Marky after, Farky Warky or whatever, like new mascot horror shit, I can guarantee you that nobody would care after a while. But they took a bold approach, a creative approach, one that has not been done before, that looks very interesting, and as far as I can tell, it's paying off so far. This game looks more interesting than Sparky Marky, people are more interested in it than Sparky Marky, and overall, I think this mascot horror bubble is almost about to burst. So yeah, shout out to Clapperheads for doing something like this, and shout out to Zoocosis for existing. It wouldn't have been on my radar otherwise, but I might play it just because it does look interesting. I'm not a huge horror game fan. I like FNAF stuff, not really for its horror elements, but specifically for its gameplay elements. If you know me, you know that already. And mascot horror I kind of see as a joke for the most part, like I don't take it seriously. I've never been a horror game fan. Like I don't sit down and play like Resident Evil and shit like that. But this genuinely does look really interesting. The monster designs are kind of really sick in my opinion, and just the idea of a twisted zoo is such like a brain dead, no shit idea that I'm surprised hasn't been done before on this scale. And it just looks really cool. And like I said, this has such a wider appeal than anything else they've made before. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to highlight something that looks really cool, and I'm excited to see where this project goes. Like I said, this is not a game I probably would have played otherwise, but I might give it a shot. I literally might give it a shot. We'll see. I don't know when it's coming out, so keep your eyes peeled. I might stream it, I might make a video on it, I might play it, who knows. But yeah, it does look very interesting, and I'm very excited to see where this dev team and this project goes. But that's pretty much it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.